Hello there, Wall Street winners. Good morning. It is Wednesday, June the 12th, and we've got some exciting news today. Our inflation pressures seem to ease. We've got some data suggesting that consumer prices rose only 3.3 as opposed to forecast 3.4%. We can see that in the Yahoo Finance app there. If we flip over to the markets, which were kind of a little bit stagnant earlier, they are now way up and in the green across the board, leveraging that positive inflation news. Now, we're not out of the woods yet. At 2:30 today, we're going to hear from the Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell on decisions around interest rates. What we're really looking for there, what the market's looking for, is an indication on whether with this better than anticipated inflation data coming down in line with the expectations of the Fed, if they're going to be maybe looking to a September rate cut as the first rate cut as opposed to something later in the year. So if we hear that there's a likelihood, even a hint of a likelihood of a September rate cut, we're going to see a further spike in the markets today. So we're starting off with a great day. Should be a lot of opportunity here. The other thing we see is crude is back up to $79 a barrel, up $1.16 right now. Now we're still 31 minutes out to market open, but everything is setting up to be a pretty phenomenal start to the day today. And we'll have to see what happens with that afternoon announcement and whether it becomes even better or whether it starts a decline after that announcement comes out. So as we scroll through health and retail, not really looking at much in that sector today. You could have made some money yesterday based on the video, providing some guidance on picking up JB Hunt in the 159 range. It bounced back into the 160s. Looks like it's going to get up into the 162 range this morning. We get into oils. This was the big focus for me yesterday. The oil sector was starting to rebound with crude coming back off of a low of 73. It's now at 79 over the course of the last few days. Oil stocks today, I predict, will do very, very well. We already see a number of them in the green this morning heading into the open. And I think that as long as crude holds there in the high 78, low 79 range or goes higher, we're going to have a great day in crude. The recommendation at the beginning of the week this week was CrowdStrike. We can see that it went up another $10 yesterday. It's up pre-market $5. This is all about it being with GoDaddy and KKR, the private equity firm, being included in the S&P 500 index. So all of those getting added to different portfolios requires purchasing, and that's driving up prices based on demand. We can see that a lot of our other tech stocks are on the rise as well. Palo Alto, a longtime favorite, was up almost $4 yesterday, up 3.5 in the pre-market, looking to get to about 316 at market open based on the numbers here. Cloudflare is coming back. It looks like it's going to be in the $74, $75 range. As we scroll down, Microsoft looking like it could be up near all-time highs as well if it goes up $375 and $4.81 yesterday. So up to the high 330s, low 440s, high 430s or low 440s. We've got a lot of other exciting news going on. The semiconductors gaining traction again this morning as well, with Lam Research up 10.5. Broadcom with results after market today. The one that surprised me a little yesterday was Oracle. It was up big after the pre-market. After the market close. It's also up $10 pre-market. This is a company that beat sales and revenue forecasts, but they missed on earnings and EBITDA, and yet they're up, whereas other companies that have done that have taken a hit. So this is interesting, but their cloud platform seems to be growing and gaining adoption, and that's where all the excitement was from the market, from what we can see. Meta Platforms on the move again, up almost $9.5 pre-market, and then we get down to NVIDIA, up $2.30. So multiply that by 10, that would have been a $23 move prior to its 10-to-1 stock price cut. or stock split. And then you've got Google up $1.31 pre-market, looking like it's going to get into the 180s. And I was predicting that within a week or two, we're going to get to about 185. Adobe's coming out with results after close tomorrow on Thursday. It appears to be gaining some traction and up pre-market. I think based on Oracle's results and some of the results of the other software companies, Oracle is likely to exceed expectations. We really just have to focus, I think, with Oracle more on what their forward guidance looks like and really what their AI story is developing into. And if that's a good message, I think we're going to see Adobe get propelled forward. The other sector that is going to be helped by an interest rate cut is financial services. So you can see SoFi up 20 cents pre-market. I've been preaching this stock in the $7 or high 680, 690 range for the last month or so. I think this is a strong buy. That's a big percentage gain right there of 20 cents and likely to go a little bit further. We can also see Goldman pulled back yesterday down to 444, where I said anything below 445 was attractive. So if you had have got in on that, you're looking at a $5 or $6 uplift at open on that. And then Morgan Stanley down in the 95 range, again, up $1.50. You've got M&T Bank, one of the regionals, off $3 yesterday, but up $4.11 pre-market today. And JP Morgan down in the mid 190s at 194, up 170 pre-market. So a lot of these financials looking to make a move today. So you've got a lot of different options out there. Just watch the fluctuation in the first 15 to 30 minutes of trading and plan your entry and exit points accordingly. And I'm confident you can come out ahead of where you started the day today by the end of the day. Good luck with your trade.